Greetings fellow earthlings and welcome to this Cossacks 3 top 5 episode in which I'm going to discuss my favourite nations on Cossacks 3. The top 5 nations for Cossacks 3. If you don't have time to watch the video or you just prefer to read it there, the top 5 are in the description below, and also links to the certain parts where I talk about that, because some people like me are really lazy. So yeah, that's down there if you want to just read it. But here are my top 5 as a video. So in 5th place, and do you like the little number thing I did there? I think it was good anyway. We have France. I chose France because they have brilliant chasseur units. I don't think they're as good as the Scottish Highlanders, but still they're good. I think they've got quite a good range, good attack, however not many hit points, so that's why they're only in 5th place. We also have the King's Musketeers as well, which are brilliant cavalry slash dragoon unit for France, putting them definitely at least on the top 5, so France are in 5th place. And in 4th place we have England. I had to choose England because of course I'm English, so naturally they had to get somewhere on that list, and they had to get somewhere above France. So yeah, England in 4th. Also they have their Highlander units, which are, I believe, better than the Chasseurs. I did a video of 300 Highlanders against 300 Chasseurs. The Highlanders won. They have more hit points, they're not strong, but it's the fact they have more hit points that make them seem stronger. Yeah, that makes sense. And also they have a brilliant navy. Can't remember exactly where it is. I don't know if it's the same files as what we're in Back to War. Cossacks Back to War, that is. But yeah, they have advantages towards their navy, like faster building ships and just extra hit points added onto their ships as well. So yeah, brilliant navy for Britain. And in 3rd place we have Prussia. Not much of a 17th century nation, but more of an 18th century nation. Prussia is just brilliant in the 18th century, that's all I've got to say. Their musketeers are by far the best in the game. I could be mistaken with that, but from what I've seen they are the best, with a massive attacking force. That power out of their musket is brilliant. Some of the best units in the game, those, if you can get them improved as well. Also they have bayonets attached as well. The Prussian war machine in the 18th century with their musketeers is almost unstoppable. I think they also have advantages towards artillery as well, and industrial advantages. I could be wrong with that final one. I'm just trying to recall things from Back to War, of course. So all this information will be put down as facts in my Cossacks 3 rundown, which will be starting soon, in which I go through all the nations, talk about the facts of these nations, the statistics of these nations, and yeah, Prussia's good. The only problem with Prussia is that made it not get 2nd place is its 17th century units are just not that great. It's just an average 17th century nation. So if you have an 18th century start, Prussia is almost always the choice to go for. And in 2nd place we have the brilliant and beautiful Poland with their winged hussars. Possibly, I think they are the strongest cavalry unit in the game. Still, I could be wrong with that. The Don Cossacks do come close. The Hetman as well. Yeah, but this is sort of giving you a clue. 1st place, so yeah. The winged hussars are brilliant. They also seem to train their spearmen much quicker, which is something I've noticed. So overall, they're good for these early attacks with their spearmen, but they're also good at these sort of mid-game attacks where they can just charge in their winged hussars and slaughter massive armies. That's if they're trained enough, that is. And one problem with Poland is not much choice when it comes to the 18th century. Poland is more of a 17th century nation, but their units can be used in the 18th century, just as long as you've got the gold, food, iron, a bit of coal, I think, at times, to get the technologies to make your units the best in the game. So yeah, they can be used in the 18th century, but they're more of a 17th century based thing. And in 1st place we have brilliant Ukraine, a brilliant nation Of course, you possibly expected it. Their Sikh Cossacks are amazing, their Don Cossacks are amazing. The Don Cossacks are a little bit slower, but they're stronger as well, so you've got that range to attack. The Hetman, you've got to try the Hetman. They take quite a while to train, they're reasonably fast. Can't remember their hit points, but I think it's good. And the cost gold per turn. Right now it seems terrible, but they have 300 attack points when they're attacking. That is the best. When the Winged Hussars first come out, they have 13 attack points. The Hetmen have 300. So that just shows you how good they are. Problem is, if your Hetman attacks first, he wins no matter what. But if he gets attacked first, so he's defending, he doesn't stand a chance. So very aggressive units are the Hetman. I really like them. I actually once destroyed the entire nation of Algeria on impossible difficulty with about 20 Hetmen. That just shows how good these units are. They just completely destroy the battlefield with their manoeuvring skills. And finally, the best part, well, one of the best units, yeah, I'll say one of the best units for the Ukraine is the Serdukes. Brilliant range, 17th century musketeer. Yeah, sorry, it's my hiccup then. Brilliant ranged 17th century musketeer units. They're very difficult to train when it comes to technology improvements, but because of the price that is. But when you get about 6 barracks up, which is another advantage of Ukraine, the barracks cost only wood and stone, and you don't need gold, so that's always a good thing for me, because the thing that stops you from building a 3rd barracks is always your lack of gold. But no, you can build about 6 barracks and just get these Serdukes, just spam them out all across the battlefield and win. Brilliant range as well, so yeah, try the Ukraine if you haven't already. They're one of the best nations. Academy, their academy is cheap as well. We can get the balloon, I believe, without being in the 18th century. So yeah, all round Ukraine is the best nation. It has weaknesses such as it can't train pikemen, that's possibly its biggest weakness, but when you've got units as brilliant as the Serdukes, as brilliant as the Hetman, the Sikh Cossacks, the balloon getting up early, the peasants can't even be captured, the Don Cossacks as well, yeah, you just win. For Ukraine is a good nation. So, hope you've enjoyed this video, hope you found it useful. Please comment below your top 5 nations in in Cossacks 3, or Cossacks Backstory, yeah. Or top 5 units as well, because I will be doing a video on that very soon. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more Cossacks 3, and goodbye.